Alright guys, so here we have my boy Mango. He just got dropped off. He's gonna be with us for a week and we're assessing him right now. I'm using Petey and Jovi, which are two male dogs. This is Petey, that is Mango the fawn, and this is Jovi. Jovi and Petey are high energy dogs. And this guy right here, we're not too sure what kind of energy level he is. We're gonna find out, but so far so good. I mean, he's taken the introduction quite well. These guys are a little bit forward, which I need some confidence in the introduction itself and tension, but I mean, zero reactivity, zero aggression from Mango. So far so good on his very first day. He literally just got here 5 minutes ago, and so he's a handsome looking fella, I'll tell you that. There you go. He got a little spark after he marked. Alright guys, so we got my boy Mango here. We're about to do a rollerblading session with Petey, Jovi, and Mango. Let's see how he does. So Petey, easy boy. Petey, easy. Petey. 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 Easy. Petey. Petey. Petey, Jovi, easy guys. Petey, easy, Petey. This is Mango's very first rollerblading session. He just got here 10 minutes ago. Look at him, he's keeping up with my boy. Petey, easy guys, easy. Easy. So I had to stop the recording really fast because my boy Mango went into a predatory state, or the prey drive, and he was preying on my boy Petey. And the reason that happened is because they entered a very high level of excitement. You know, they were running at very high speeds. I think the watch said we were doing 19 miles an hour. And so for a dog like Mango, who hasn't practiced that, you know, they become a little bit obnoxious when they go into that super excitable state of mind, which is normal. But dogs do get into fights when they get too excited, right? And so these guys are experts at doing this. So they're just gonna go forward. It's like tunnel vision. We're just running, right? They're not gonna try to redirect against one another or anything of that nature. But Mango, on the other hand, he's new to this and he's got some issues, right? That's why he came here, for an assessment to see what his triggers are. And so far we saw one of his triggers is high excitement, high level speeds. He goes into a predatory state. And now I gave him a little correction, and now he's in the back. Now he's like, oh, I probably shouldn't do that again. I gave him something to think about, right? And so I just taught him what not to do. He knows what to do because I'm allowing it, which is to run forward. Anything else outside of that, it is not allowed for this dog to do. And so that's just a little quick reminder to give your dog the rules, boundaries, and limitations that they need to have a successful introduction, successful integration into the pack, and just overall balance for them. And again, this is Mango's very first rollerblading session. He just got here literally 10 minutes ago, and he's already doing pretty good. And we're seeing some little triggers, but that's why he's here for, so we can work on that. Petey, easy. GoPro, stop recording. All right, so this is the second introduction for my boy Mango. Here he is meeting Maya, and that over there is my boy Jawa. I got a few more dogs in the other big yard, but right now we're going to do another introduction with 2 more dogs. And the reason I'm doing this is because, again, Mango gets very excitable, very overstimulated. He's very playful, but gets again very excited way too fast. And of course these dogs will pick up on that, and some of the dogs that he's introducing can also get very excitable. So it's my job to keep the peace amongst them. There you go. So right there, we got to slow it down, we got to calm it down. Maya initiates the play again. I just got to create the limitation for it. This will teach some boundaries, rules as well. So again, this guy is in a foster home right now. He's only been there for a month, so he's still, you know, in a way getting used to that. But he was in boarding for a much longer period of time. So he didn't have socialization with other dogs because he was very kennel reactive, sometimes even barrier aggressive. But that doesn't mean that the dog is dog aggressive. Okay, so it's just my job to keep the peace amongst these dogs, keep the balance, make sure that these guys don't push each other's limits way too far. You want them to push some buttons, but not to the extreme, right? They need to find out who they are, where they belong. And again, the goal here is to make this guy's life a lot easier than it has been. He's just finally noticed the rest of the dogs. So we're going to start introducing them one by one. You'll see. Alright, we're about to start introducing my boy Mango to a few of the dogs on this side. I'm going to bring him into this side of the gate. So let me pick the camera. I'm going to show you what's happening over here. We brought in Stevie from the other side. And now he's been introduced to a third dog. Again, this is his very first day with us. He's only been here a few hours now. He got a good exercise this morning and he's been fed, so a little bit more settled in. We got one male, which is Jawa, the darker dog, and then we have two females, which are these fawn colors. See, Jawa's becoming tense with him because of how the new guy's playing. Jawa! So I'll probably have to remove Jawa right now, so he doesn't cut. Jawa! Alright, so we're gonna go for our fourth dog. We're probably gonna pick Honey. Honey, come here, Honey. Honey, come here, girl. Good girl. Honey, back. So I'm gonna create some space between me, the dog, between the barrier. Now we're gonna let her out and do an introduction. Honey can be a little bit overbearing, as you can see. Honey, she tries to assert dominance from the get-go. Jawa. She's very playful, so she can match his level of play instantly. But again, we have to create limitations, because this guy doesn't know how to just play without getting into an altercation himself. So this is our job to keep the peace, keep the balance. As you can see, she's trying to control him by dominating him. So we'll allow a little bit of it, but not too much. Honey, off. Just to kind of teach him, like, hey dude, settle down, control yourself. So again, Jawa is participating in this, but his participation is not what we want from him right now. So again, we might have to remove him shortly. But as of now, as long as he keeps his distance, we're all good. He's kind of getting used to the new guy. And the new guy's going to take some time to get to decompress and calm down when being around the dogs. The more exercise he gets, the more socialization he gets, the better. The more time passes by, the better he's going to get. Honey, honey, easy girl. Honey. All right, let's pick out our next one. We're gonna go with Petey. Petey, 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 come on, boy. Good boy. Petey he already met, so this should be an easy one. Petey, go. Petey is the dog who he tried to react to when they were rollerblading together. But again, that was in a different situation. They were both very excited. They were running at high speeds. If anything, we have to keep an eye on my boy Jawa. He is the more tense one, trying to control the situation by putting his head over him, and that's absolutely what we do not want from him. Jawa's barely about to make 30 days with us, so he's still learning. So we don't expect perfection, but we do expect progress. He's found his best friend, my girl Maya. Everybody else, as you can see, they kind of got used to him already. We're gonna go on to the next. We're gonna bring in Nina. Jovi. Nina, back. Nina, back. We got two more dogs, Nina and Jovi. Jovi he already met again. He's one of the dogs that he first ran with. That was one of the very first dogs he met, him and Petey. So now we got Nina in here. Nina's gonna try to control the situation just like Honey. Very assertive females. But at the same time, it's somewhat of what he needs. He needs to be controlled because he's all over the place. So this is exactly what these dogs are gonna try to do to him. Control him, put him in his place. As long as it doesn't escalate, right? Nina kind of got over it really quick. Again, Maya's the one kind of just keeping him busy with the playfulness. See right there? He's fixating a little bit too much on John. Hey! We have to catch him, control him. See, play gets him over aroused. He doesn't know how to control himself when excitement escalates. And he's fine playing, right, in a high level state of mind with a dog, but when other dogs start to play with him, we see him become attracted to these other dogs. And that's just exactly what happened in that moment. All right, on to the next. One by one, as you can see. We're gonna bring in the rest. So now Chase is meeting him. Those sounds are just to snap the dogs out of it. That's all it is. Jawa! No, sir. So Jawa is trying to control the situation in a completely dominant, intense way. Nina and Honey do it, but not with so much tension. It is dominance, but they're not tense about it. Jawa is tense, and that's the issue. This is mental pressure on my boy Mango, everything that's happening around him. He's probably never had this many dogs around him at once. And so this is socialization 101. That yarn is good, diffusement. Very good, very healthy for the dog to practice. Boy, Mango. And now the last one, Phoenix. Phoenix is like, what's going on? I don't think Phoenix has even noticed Mango. There you go. He's starting to settle down, starting to relax a lot more. This is only taking a few minutes, no more than 10 minutes doing this. This is mental exhaustion, but of course we physically drain the energy out of him before doing all of this. So exercise first before socialization, always. Either a run, a walk, but those two things would be the best ones, a run or a walk. And so he got the run. And he got to run with two other dogs at a very high level. And so pretty good progress so far. Little things to watch for, of course, but this is why they're here, because they have those issues. And this is my boy Mango being introduced to the pack, to a very energetic and playful pack, but extremely sociable pack. That's the most important thing, is that these guys are very social. They are young, they are energetic, and they are playful, but they are a very social group of dogs. They're right, my boy Jovi. Chase is still checking him out. Where are you, dude? Where you been at? Where you come from? See, look at that neck over his neck. But he's a little bit more loose with it. His mouth was open. He was not closed mouth, licking lips, or any of that. So that is okay. It's not 100% good, but it's not terrible. The difference between Jawa and him is how Jawa becomes tense. See, look, he's ignoring the fact that these dogs are over here playing, because again, he gets triggered by the excitement. He's looking at them, but he's no longer fixated on them. So that's huge progress already. That's beautiful. Ears forward. There you go. Snap him out of it. Good girl, honey. Let's see if he finally picks up on his scent. Phoenix hasn't even noticed him. Not yet, at least. So with that little video, guys, I'm gonna leave you to it. Let me know if you have any questions in regards to how the socialization goes, the introduction goes, and how we put dogs together, how we integrate a dog into an existing pack of dogs, and how do we keep our pack of dogs in a balanced state, non-reactive state, non-defensive, non-territorial, protective, right? One of the answers to that is exercise and structure and lots of love, of course, but don't give love at the wrong time, because that can cause an issue. Oh look, they're finally meeting. Just when we're about to end the video. You're a little intimidated by that boy's size. Good boy, Mango. So, the introduction is done. After this, everything becomes a lot easier. If you thought this was easy, everything after this is a lot easier. So far so good with my boy Mango. And we're out. Peace.